clipboard. Thank you very much.
You don't do it so very
I know. We'll get a clipboard. What? I probably would get a clipboard. Can I hang that up? It's taking too long to get a clipboard.
Google is on that website.
Alright, so your clipboard, please. That pencil is sharpened. Go get shoot goose. Let's go. And Kayla. Linda. Wait a minute. Alright. You should see everyone sitting properly on their clipboard. Okay. So our objective today is that you guys will be able to record the length of two objects to determine how much longer one object is than another. So, just to recap, what are some of the units of measurement we use to measure the length of something? Anyone know? Jada?
A unit?
Yeah, units of measurement for length.
A meter?
Yes, a meter.
What's that?
Sorry, it's a little soft. Summer? For length.
Centimeter?
Yeah, centimeter was one. And
Inches?
inches, correct. Does anyone else know one more? Sure.
Mile?
Yes.
And feet?
Alright, and we'll put feet up there too. Okay. So, what are some measuring tools that we can use to measure length? Stop.
Okay.
Very good. Grant. Very good. And Kayla.
Meter stick.
Very good. And there's one more we've talked about. Isa.
Yes.
Perfect.
You forgot to put
Oh, yeah, I wrote meter yard, sorry. Meter stick. Okay. So, now I want you guys to look at these two rectangles. What can you determine about the length of these two rectangles? Are they the same or are they different? Anyone know? Jada?
They're different.
Different.
One is shorter, one is longer.
Perfect. This rectangle is shorter. And this one is longer. It's longer because we're talking about length, so it's longer, and this one is shorter. Okay. So, before we do this, I want you guys to take your clipboards. I'm going to give you all a ruler, and I want you guys to measure both shoes and write down the measurements. Here you go. Look at you go. Your ruler. And write down your measurements. Addie.
Which side are you using? Inches or centimeters?
I want you guys to figure out which you think is the best way to measure them.
Centimeters?
But use the same for both.
Centimeters.
you want me to?
Yeah.
Like this.
It should only take you guys about 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. It shouldn't take you too long.
Can you do that?
I want you to pick the same unit for both shoes. I want you to use the same. So if you're using inches for one of them, you should use inches for the other. If you're using centimeters for one, you should be using centimeters for the other.
5 and 1.
5 inches.
Wait, what is that nearest?
I want you to write it on your sheet.
Look.
You don't have to show me. I just want you to do it. If it's between something, it's okay to just estimate. If you're unsure. Yeah, that's perfect. Whatever it's close to is perfect. Alright, how are we doing? Okay, when you're finished, I want you to sit back on your clipboard. And put your ruler down. I don't want to see anyone playing with their ruler. Okay, so can someone tell me what they got for the smaller shoe? Linda?
I got 2 inches.
2 inches? And what did someone get for the larger shoe? Joe?
I got 5 inches.
Her. So we can see that obviously the larger shoe, you can tell that it's not only larger by looking at it, but you can also tell that it's larger by our measurements. Okay. So, did you have a question?
Can we do it in centimeters too? How long is the 1 centimeter too?
Yes, you did it in centimeters, that's fine. What did you get?
I got 5 centimeters for the little shoe and 14 centimeters for the big shoe.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Alright, that's great. Alright, so now I want to ask you a question. Which do you think is longer? A basketball court? Aaron? Sit. Which do you think is longer? A basketball court or a football field? Grant. Okay, so you think a football field.
A basketball field.
Basketball court. Okay. That's what you guys, does everyone think that? For the most part, anyone disagree?
Aaron, you can pass that back.
Kayla, you disagree? Okay. Alright, so now we're going to look. So we know that the length of a football field is 100 yards. We know that because they put the increments on the football field. So then, we know that the length of a basketball court is about 28 yards. So I want you guys to think. If we know that a basketball court is 100 yards, a football field is 100 yards, and a basketball court is 28 yards, how can we tell what the difference in length is between the two? Kata?
So 28 is
The basketball court.
the basketball court is like it's smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So and the football field is really long. So you have to probably measure it. You wouldn't really measure it because that would be too long.
Yeah, so we already have the measurements. So we have 100 yards for that and 28 yards.
I don't remember the question.
Okay, well I'm going to show you guys the question. So now now I want you guys to figure out which is longer, a basketball court or a football field. And how much longer it is. So how would we do that? If we have 100 yards for the football field and 28 yards the basketball court, what would we do? Kayla?
Subtract it and see how much we get.
Very good. Okay. We're going to solve the problem. So we have 100 yards and we have 28 yards. Does anyone want to come up and solve the problem? Alright, you can write it again down here, wherever it's more comfortable for you. Very good, including your measurement. Does anyone tell me what she's doing here? What do we call that? Regrouping. Thank you. 10 minus 8?
2.
Trade it. 9 minus 2? 172. There you go. I wanted to see the copier. Okay. 72 yards. Want to make sure you guys include your measurements always. With the yards. Got it. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're going to look at an example. This is a word column, similar to what you guys do with your POD. Does anyone want to read it out loud for me?
If we know the length of Miss Peters' hair was 22 inches, and we know that Miss Peters' hair was 7 inches.
Oh, I meant to change this. Oh, no, okay. Alright.
Model this, then Taylor, how could we find out how long his hair is?
Does anyone have any ideas how we would solve this problem? Grant?
22 minus 7.
Can we come up and do it?
I was about to say.
Very good.
Forgot your label.
What?
Forgot your label.
You did forget your labels. Very good.
Yeah, I was gone. I'd do that.
Summer, can you stop playing with your ruler, please? And put it down on the ground. Very good. Okay. I have another word problem, but I think I'm just going to let you guys get into your activity. So can you guys get your clipboards, turn the page over. Can someone read to me what it says on the top of the page? Jada?
This man is 67 inches tall. How tall are you? Measure your height and your partner's height. Then find out how much taller this man is than you and your partner.
I'm just going to give you guys partners. Since we don't have enough measuring tape, some of you are going to just have to obviously share. So I'm just going to grab the measuring tape.
There might be a few more in there.
Your math partners are.
I shouldn't hear anyone talking. What?
We have math partners, but mine isn't here.
Alright. It's okay. Well, I'm just going to give you guys partners. It's just easier. Okay. Melissa and Ryan, can you two work together? Is that okay? Jada.
There's like a group and it's like Linda, me, and Aaron.
Alright, I'm giving you partnership. So I don't want to hear about groups or anything. Okay. Summer, work with Jerome. Aaron, work with Linda. Work with Jerome. Trinity, work with Ochuku. Kayla, work with Issa. Joe, Grant, and you work together. You guys are going to work together in the grade. Alright, you guys work with that.
That's what it says. No. Wait, it says inches.
No, Tequila and Issa work together. Yeah, you guys are trying to measure each other. All three of you.
I don't think John.
I don't want to hear anyone. Oh, and I meant to put him in a group of three too. Just go work with Addie.
Now you measure.
With who? If you don't have enough measurement, if you want to go work with the three of them, you can. That's fine. You can forget stuff.